it's Smithy again. You're back in the forge. The Yoshi Legion is back there. And that's right, I, completely by accident, found Power of the Primes. Voyager. Hun-Gurrr. I'm really excited. Partially because none of the reviewers that I watch have actually gotten him up yet. Well, fix his tail. Look at this. Look at him. Look at him. Ultra Maximus. If you're watching this, I was right. It is an excessive retool of the Combiner Wars Silverbolt. Like, ridiculous amounts of retooling on this thing. You cannot actually call them the same thing. I was right. It's a Springer and Sandstorm situation. And I love it. It is so good. It's a two-headed dragon dinosaur monster thing. It's so pretty. I'm having a moment. This is really cool. Also, it's kind of cool because I was looking and none of the reviewers, like I said, I haven't seen any of the other reviewers get him, so I actually got my video up first. I beat them to it. Anyway, here we have Power of the Primes, Hun-Gurrr. Amazingly well detailed. Another glorious G1 callback. I do not have a G1 Hun-Gurrr. That's on my Grail list. A complete G1 Abominus set. That's on my list. Probably never going to get it for a reasonable price though. So, he is absolutely glorious. Just like the G1 figure, his dinosaur or monster head legs, these are his robot mode legs. So you have all of that posability. You have soft ratchets here, you have soft ratchets here, you have a swivel here, you have double jointed here. A little bit loose there. I don't know if that's mine or what, but it seems a little bit looser than it should. However, they are held on with little Phillips screws right there. So there's no particular reason why you couldn't tighten them up if you are a little concerned. And of course, these will become his robot mode feet. So you have full opening jaws. Both parts, on the top of the head and the bottom jaw, are articulated. You have this joint and you have this joint. So he's got all kinds of posability in his necks. I mean, you can totally... I had him in a cool one earlier. I mean, you can totally have him one head looking forward, one head looking behind him. You can do all kinds of cool stuff. Has his front legs here are just on swivels, so you can get a full range of motion on them. These will be, his back ones will be his robot mode arms. So you have a excessively good ratchets right there in the shoulder. Ratchets there, swivels here. You have a hinge here that actually locks into place for the combo mode, and you, due to the hinges, you kind of have a thing there. No tail articulation. I mean, you have that transformation joint, so you can do whatever you want with that, and you can totally do that if you want to be obscene. So, yeah, I mean, just look at him. Look at all of his goodness. He has a big pink belly. Rub the belly, rub the belly, rub the belly. If you have a dog, you know what I'm talking about, so shut up. You don't judge me. But, you know, you have the bits up here. Size comparisons, we'll throw him up with Grimlock. They look awesome together, actually. I hadn't actually taken some time to look at these guys together, but these guys look really cool together. The only other Decepticon I have from this wave, show him with Dreadwind here. Now, like all Voyagers for this line, he comes with his combined mode feet, which, where these are actually colored, the port for the Prime Master thing is a lot more pronounced, so you might want to, I mean, he comes with the Terracon Enigma, so quite honestly, when you have these guys in combo mode, personally, I think that we should just keep Enigmas or Prime Masters in these just to kind of clean it up a little bit because it does look a little sloppy. Nothing major at all, but it's a little bit sloppy. And according to the directions, to store these on his beast mode, his pegs on his back legs, so you just set them like that, which looks doofy as heck, but it's something you can do. So we're going to get into I'm going to show you his combination mode. I didn't show Grimlock's because I'm kind of saving that for the big Volcanicus video. But I just want to show everybody what this is like, since I'm the first one. Okay, I'm probably not the first one, but I'm one of the first ones to get the review up of him, so I'm very happy. So I'm going to show this one. So transformation into robot mode is super simple. So you take his front legs here. Watch this. This is an amazing little bit of engineering. You fold them up like this. You fold them in on this hinge right here. And then you just swing them down. And they just sit right in these little grooves right here. So it's just up, around, and down. Just like that. So then for his legs, come up top here. You see his second spike back here? There's a tiny little tab right here. You pull back on that. You fold it up like that. And they fold into place and actually fill in where the combiner ports go. So fills that in like that. So then you just straighten his legs out and you open up his dino jaws like that, and they kind of click into place, as you can probably hear from there. So then once we do that, just, oh, such good ratchets. Then you come around here to his fist and you untab them, and these come around and just sit like that on the backs of his hands. Just like that. And then, now here's a cool little bit. You actually put this part right here, the pink part, actually indents, which is caused by when you fold it down like so, and it actually, I don't know if you saw that, it actually pushes these out to give him like the extra spikes. Now when you're transforming him back into monster mode, when you fold this out, you push this down to push his tail spikes back out. So once you do that, then come in here, you kind of have to untap the tails. You open up his chest and there's a tiny little tab right here to flip his face up. So then when you close the tab, there's a tab here, here, and here. And they go into a slot on, each one goes into a slot on here. So you just tighten that up and bugger all. There we go. And just like that, we have our Power of the Primes, Hun-Gurrr. Look at this. How cool is that? How awesome of a G1 callback is this thing? This thing is so cool. Now I thought that mine actually had a mistake, but I looked at the box and it's not. If you look at his shoulders, he actually has two different Decepticon stickers. The shots on the box are the exact same thing. It's actually supposed to look like that. I don't know why, but it's supposed to. But yeah, that's Hun-Gurrr, and he looks so freaking cool. I'm not going to go over the posability, because the only posability really that he gets now is he has a ball jointed head, his shoulders, arms, legs. It's all the same stuff from his beast mode, so I'm not going to go over that. But you can peg his prime armor onto his arms as these punch gauntlets with little gun barrels on them. So they look pretty cool. They actually looks, weirdly enough, I don't know why exactly. I think it might just be the colors, but this actually doesn't look as doofy on him as it does on Grimlock or on Starscream. Oh yeah, quick side note. They also had Alita 1, and just judging from the pictures, Alita 1 looked like she was going to be head and shoulders above Starscream. She looks gorgeous. I will be picking up the Alita 1 version. She looks amazing. Back on track here. So there we have him. We're going to do a fast jump cut here. Now we can do our size comparisons real quick. We'll go Deluxe. We'll go Voyager. He's actually taller than Grimlock. Huh. Interesting. And I'm going to do this in robot mode because I didn't feel like going through the process of... I didn't feel like going through the process of transforming him. But there he is with Optimus Prime. Oh, he makes me swoon. So, there we go. Absolutely fantastic. We're going to get into his combine mode now. And this is amazing. I'm still freaking out a little bit. Okay, so to start off, fold his head back in. It's the easiest way to start it. So once you fold his head back in, flip him upside down. Now his the backs of his elbows here will actually tab into place to hold him in. And then you fold his monster feet up. Just get him. You basically just get him out of the way. I mean, you don't have to fold them all the way up, but then they look like that. No, it doesn't look any cleaner that way. So just keep them like that. So once you do that, you just fold his arms all the way down like that to make his legs. Then you want to come up here with his robot mode legs / dino heads, and just you want to bend them. You just want to spin them so the knees are going in, and then you want to flip them back out. Also, you want to make sure you take these little bits right here that covered up his combiner ports and fold them back out. Okay. Then you come around here to his leg, close up his monster head, flip it in like that. Same on this side. Close it up, flip it in. Now, check this out. If you thought Silverbolt's chest bit was cool, this is gonna blow your mind. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to undo his beast mode front legs like that, and you want to fold them back down to the sides like this. You want to make sure they're even for now. Now you take this whole bit right here and you unpeg it. It's on this double hinge armature right here. You bring it up like that. Okay. Now you come around to the back. You got this spike right here. This spike right here. You unpeg it. Comes up. Once again, just get these out of the way. Flip it up. And peg that into place right there, just like that. Then there are, I don't know how well you're going to see it, there's little grooves right there, and these tabs right here are going to go into those grooves. So you bring them up like that, just tab them into place, and then oops, did I screw it up? I may have screwed it up. Yes. Now when you do this, where it's on this double armature, you want it to come down like that, okay? You want this to be even. You want this armature to be even. Because these two tabs, or two slots right here, and these two tabs secure in place right there. So you just click everything into place just like that. Once you do that, you take his front legs from his dino mode, you flip them up, and it has a tiny little toe tab right there. It tabs into place right there in his shoulder. Just like that. Same on the other side. Make sure that's all down so these little buggers can tab into place, and tab all that in, super secure. Then you tab that in right there. You can totally leave his tail down if you want, or you can fold it up. It's up to you. And then all you do from there is you just reach behind his head here, and you flip up his horn me-doos, and there you have Abominus's torso. How freaking cool is that? That is one of the most amazing combiner transformations I've seen. That completely blows my mind. That is, in my mind anyway, that is way cooler than Hotspot for Defensor or Silverbolt. There's so much more engineering into this. I'm honestly, my brain is everywhere. And he has a cool little gimmick. Grimlock has this gimmick. Starscream and Elite One have this gimmick. You can plug the Enigma of Combination, the Terrorcon Enigma, into Abominus. Now, Grimlock does it because in Volcanicus form, his dinosaur head ends up here, and you open it up and you just like, and you plug it into the bottom of the shot. Ow, 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 ow. Well, now that I look like a complete jackass, I just cramped the bottom of my jaw. So what you can do with him is you take this panel right here, you just untab it, take his Enigma, and plug it right in, just like that. And that actually decorates his chest out pretty well. I do like that. It does kind of cover up a little bit right there, but nothing significant. But just having that panel there does look a little bit sloppy. Now here's the cool part. You can leave it there. For all of his modes, you can just put the Enigma in there, and then you never have to look at it, you never have to think about it. Just pop that panel down and pull it out if you want. Imagine that. It is, I don't know if they meant to do that or what, but this, I can't sing the praises about this enough. All of the praises that I wish I could have sang about Dreadwind are erupting right now. This is so cool. And like with the sticker detailing, and you got more sticker detailing on his back, and all the classic coloring for his chest piece and crotch plate. Both of the Decepticon symbols on his hips end up right side up, so they're right side up for this, so you're not just sitting upside down. There is so much good I can say about this. I'm swooning, and I apologize, but I can't help it. So, just so, in case you were wondering, this is good. You should buy it if you see it. As if I wasn't obvious enough about my feelings on this thing, you should buy it if you see it. It is glorious. And that's not just the hype of my day. I've had a very good day. I started my day off with laughs, and then my day at work was odd. It was just a weird day. And then I aced a job interview, so I landed my second job, and I have this. So yeah. Oh yes, and his character card. He also has Amalgamus, and I kid you not, his bio is shapeshifts into insatiable mass of mouths and stomachs. That's just gross. I'm sorry. That's no. No. He don't need to be anywhere near Amalgamus. That's nasty. That is nasty crap. I'm sorry. So, we're going to call that good, because I'm pretty sure I'm annoying somebody by now. So, that has been the... Oh, come on. Come on. Ah, he is so friggin' secure. Everything, tabs super secure, and it's kind of crazy. That has been the Power of the Primes. Ah. And wicked quick to transform, too. You know, when he's being transformed by somebody who's not a complete nincompoop. So the video is going to be a few seconds longer, whatever. Okay, now that I just bored you with that, this has been Power of the Primes Voyager class Hun-Gurrr. And I am the Smithy, asking you once again to like, comment, subscribe, share the video around if you feel like it. I'm trying to grow the channel. Twitter links down below. And I will catch you next time.